Well, the leadership of a state treasure, the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame in Newcastle, is changing hands. Bill Binner introduces us to its new executive director in this week's Inside Indiana Sports. Bill.
Gary, thanks. After 13 years at the Hall of Fame helm, Chris May announced he is stepping down, and stepping up into the role as May's successor is Matt Martin, the athletics director at Knightstown High School for the past 8 years and a member of the Indiana High School Athletic Association's executive committee. Matt joins us in the studio, and welcome, sir. Congratulations on this new assignment, executive director of the Hall of Fame. How's that sound?
Sounds pretty prestigious. It's an honor. I'm excited to take on the role, but again, Chris left me big shoes to fill, and I'm excited to continue his journey.
Well, talk about you. You've been athletic director at Knightstown. You played basketball back in the day at Knightstown, so.
I was on the team. We talked about that. I didn't play a whole lot, but yes, I went to Knightstown, graduated from Purdue, was fortunate enough then to come back as athletic director at Knightstown for the past 8 years. Again, I use the word fortunate a lot with Chris, and then I was fortunate enough to be on the IHSA executive committee, which I currently have to give up that seat, but serve on that until July 1. Was chairman of that during the 1920 school season. So it's been a fun ride, and again, this journey in Indiana basketball is exciting to see where it goes next.
Well, with the Hall of Fame in Newcastle, and you're in Knightstown, so it'll be a short commute, but talk about, again, what attracted you to this particular position.
You know, I taught history. I was an history education major. Again, Indiana basketball. What better two to tie those than the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame? Just the tradition of coaches and players. Being an official myself as well, the officiating side of that is to the Hall. Just the richness of Indiana basketball. Being able to share that with people across the state. My goal, as I said in my interview and talking with people at the golf outing we just finished, was to show that it's all 92 county based. It's not a Central Indiana organization. Get up to Crown Point and the region, get down to Evansville and the southern part of the state, just to promote basketball and kind of highlight what everything is about in Indiana, which is the big step is basketball. I think
something we talked about before we went on the air. This is it's not just, it's a full time. You guys are doing events all the time. You got the Basketball Hall of Fame Classic in December. You got golf tournaments. You put on the annual induction banquets. I mean, it's a full-time endeavor for sure.
It is, and when talking to Chris, sensory overload right now with everything I'm trying to learn and be a part of. But it will be a lot of events, a lot of fun, full-time job. Again, traveling the state, getting to basketball games. We've got our 3 major golf outings: the Southern, which we just finished, the Kokomo with Coach Versa here coming up, and then again the highlight of it all in Noblesville. December, we've got the Hall of Fame games, both the men's and women's. And then it is fundraising to get the Hall, being there to when visitors come and, explaining the rich tradition of Indiana basketball. Schools, individuals that come off the street, whatever it might be, just highlighting what we have.
Matt, we got less than a minute to talk about. I know there's an expansion plan for the Hall of Fame in Newcastle.
We are. We're going to meet with the contractors here soon. A floor plan expansion that will just, again, increase and expand what we can highlight, what we can show, maybe bring some of those things out of the woodwork that we can have interactive displays, those types of things. So really, again, trying to highlight Indiana basketball to another step.
Well, Matt Martin, we certainly congratulate you on your new leadership role with the Hall of Fame. It's an Indiana treasure. It's an iconic place, and if you haven't been there, folks, get there. Matt, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And Gary, back to you.